we're going. We're plugging along. You know, it's part of the game, and you know, we're right now thin at corner, so we'll see if Parker Orms makes it back somehow miraculously. We'll see on that. Travis is still a ways away. Vigo is, you know, he's a week or two. You know, so there's a few guys that, you know, we're not going to have, but got to keep going, got to keep grinding. So we'll see who we end up putting back there. We evaluate some guys this week. On the offensive line, we're closer. You know, and then we have some guys that are just going to have to play hurt. You know, they got injuries that the dreaded, the only thing that's going to make it better is time. We don't have time, so they're just going to have to find a way. Well, you know, this is a big game for both programs. You know, I talked to our players about it. You know, first, obviously, you know, playing the first Pac-12 game in the school's history. And, you know, again, with our issues on the road, if we're going to have any chance of accomplishing anything, you got to win at home. And we've lost one at home to Cal. And, you know, obviously, now that I've been with this team for 4 games, you see it's amazing the difference when we get on a plane and the difference when we play at home. The winning part of it, but the preparation that goes into winning, the importance of the first quarter, the importance of the second quarter, just, you know, the importance of finishing, all those different things that go into it. Because if you look at our Cal game, we started slow and then we didn't finish. But in between that, we played lights out. But when you play teams of that have good players, when you play teams that are better than you, that's not going to be good enough. And I think that's one of the things our guys are realizing, that we've changed things around here, how we prepare, how we practice, but all that does is give you an opportunity. You have to take those things have to carry over on the field. And obviously that has not been the case every game for us. So I talked to the players yesterday. We had a team meeting, and I had a discussion with them about it. They need to start seeing themselves for what they're capable of. They need to start seeing themselves how we're telling them what their talent level is and what they're capable of as coaches. I'm an honest guy, and I'm not going to BS the guys and tell them you're this when they're not. And we have some good players. We do. Do we have a bunch? No. Do we have a lot of depth? No. But we have some good players. You know, for me, the expectations, you know, I expected, you know, to be sitting here 4-0. That's just me. I expect to win every game. You know, that's how I go into stuff. You know, if I'm playing Michael Jordan in hoops, I just got to figure out a way. Just foul him or do something. Make him shoot with his left hand and whatever it is you can do, right? And that's just my mentality. So I am disappointed where we are in the preseason or non-conference, and now here we are, you know, in the season, in our conference play, and we get to start anew from that standpoint and play for some things. I've been on a team that started 0-4, and we played Oklahoma for the Big 8 title. So things happen. But before anything can happen, you got to take care of business at home, and you got to find a way to win on the road. I expected us to win on the road by now. You know, there's a lot of expectations that I have. But, you know, to me, it's getting the rest of the team to really truly have these same expectations, to truly have the same feeling or passion that I have about it. And obviously, there's guys that do. Don't get me wrong. There's a decent amount that do, but obviously not enough of us feel that way. You know, I thought we would have a little more depth at certain positions. I'm not going to say what positions. I thought there's some guys that are backups would be better. would keep pushing themselves. There's some guys that seem to be content being number 2. So that's, you know, that I've never understood that, but, you know, it is what it is. I thought, you know, I thought we'd be running the ball better. I understand some of the issues, but that's not enough for us not to be better.